Welcome everybody to tonight's action between the Van Buren County Eagles and Eaglettes and White County. We hope you're super excited for tonight's action. We apologize, we have some technical difficulties tonight, so we will not be playing the national anthem. And I don't believe we will be announcing starting five, so we'll go ahead and get into that tonight. For White County, the starting lineup will be Ava Jones, Nia Powers, KB Frazier, Lexi Golden, and Carly Gentry. For the Eaglettes, it's Layla Bolden, Greta Rigsby, Emily Allen, Brooke Burke, and Kara Mills. Looks to be an exciting night of action. We hope you all are excited, as we are as well. Here we go. It's just about time for tip-off. Greta Rigsby will tip it off for the Eagles. They will get it. Layla Bolden. Pass it over the right side. Brooke Burke is open already. Nearly a three-pointer to start out the game. That will be a miss, however. White County looks to have a response inside. And she's going to get fouled on that one. First foul of the game, 15 seconds in. It'll be Ava Jones heading to the free throw line to put our first points on the board of the night. She'll make the first one. Here's the second. That one will fall as well. 2-0 early. Layla Bolden will take it down the court. She's surrounded by two. Going to have to get rid of that one to Rigsby. Rigsby now looking around. She's surrounded now. Emily Allen in her first start back. Layla Bolden, three is up. Three is good. Eaglettes with an early response. Very strong, what you like to see. White County is going to look for a counter response. They have some room in the mid-range, and they'll make that fall as well. Fast-paced start to tonight's action. Scoring back and forth. Emily Allen will get the ball at half court. Brooke Burke now going to grab the high pass. Layla Bolden thinks about shooting. Gives it to Burke. Emily Allen goes through, has some room on that right side. Going to have to pass it back out. Bolden nearly shoots. A little bit of a swap around to the ball here. Rigsby going to try to fight inside. Not going to work. Bolden has some room on the corner. That one won't fall for her. Nearly had her second three already in the first quarter. Here's White County's response. Over on the right side. Now back up to this top. Fighting around, trying to find an opening. They have one on the right side. That's not going to fall. Brooke Burke with the rebound. Brooke Burke has some room. She's speeding past the defenders. Brooke Burke going inside, and she's going to run into a lot of bad luck there. That one was not for her. Emily Allen gets a hand on that. Unfortunately, she'll not be able to save it from going out of bounds. It'll stay White County ball. A few important keys for tonight that the Eaglettes want to capitalize on from their squatchy game. Adaptability. They need to make sure that they're always finding a way to work around White County's weak points. Eaglettes work best when rather than they feed into their strengths, rather they focus on what they can exploit on the weak side of the opponent. Intercourt dominance, we saw Kara Mills, as Layla Bolden makes that shot. We saw Kara Mills in the Squatchy County game having a very strong presence inside, pretty much finding her way with whatever she wanted and getting underneath the defender. She was the leading scorer of that night with 18. Layla Bolden also had 14, not very far behind her. One last important note for them as we see Emily Allen take this shot, no good. Physicality. Our girls have a lot of physical abilities and gifts that a lot of other teams don't seem to have, and that's one point that they can definitely exploit White County and many other teams throughout the season with. Should be interesting to watch if they can follow through on those principles. White County, left side. Back up to the top. Looking around, has one inside. Gonna try to work her way through. Allen's there, but they'll call the foul. It'll be Powers at the line. She'll make the first one. Here's the second. Shots up, that one will slide in there. So that'll make it 8-5 early on. White County's found the early advantage, but the Eaglettes do have momentum. Layla Bolden, left side, gives it to Allen. Rigsby looking around. Not much for help for there. Bolden's going to loop around the court, give it over to Allen. Allen's going to push that one inside to Rigsby. Rigsby's going to try to make that turnaround, not going to fall. But Burke's there. She grabs the ball, gives it to Rigsby. Rigsby has some room. She's going to shoot the three. Won't fall. White County will recover, but a strong effort there from the Eaglettes. Inside, left, has some room underneath. Going to work through. Get fouled once again. That is the third foul already for the Eaglettes. That could become an issue if they don't watch. So we'll see yet another White County free throw. That'll be Norval. She'll make the first. Her second. Shot is up. That one will fall as well. Early 10-5 momentum, and Coach Sapp is not liking what he's seeing. He's going to go ahead and call a timeout. 4:44 left in this first quarter. Eaglettes have already shown flashes of offensive explosiveness early on in this game, but they've had a lot of struggle keeping the White County pressure down, and it's led to a lot of unnecessary fouls. I think that Coach Sapp is going to try to convince his team that they need to stop getting so nervous about some of this pressure that the White County is applying, and that they can stay in this game just as well as White County can. Layla Bolden motioning to her team. She thinks about going to the right side, now back. Allen loses the ball momentarily. Not going to have some help from Rigsby. Not going to amount to much. Loses the ball. Fast break opportunity here for White County. Layla Bolden's going to try to stop it. Is able to get a hand on that cleanly. And that'll go White County's way. Very nice stop there on the nearly disastrous fast break opportunity. We're going to see Grissom checking into the game for Allen. Bolden once again motioning. Just going to walk it up. Has some help from Mills. Surrounded by two, way out. Lose the ball momentarily, but reach-in is called. So that'll be White County's first foul of the game. Burke having to go way out for that one. Gonna heave one to Bolden. That one's gonna get taken. Lose the ball momentarily. Managed to regain her footing. Going inside, has some room. That one will go. So White County has a very strong 12-5 advantage early in this game. Bolden loses the ball as soon as she gets down the court. That's another opportunity for White County. Inside, has the presence. And the Eaglettes are going to have to get called for yet another foul. 4 already. That'll be Jones at the line. Few substitutions, both teams. Gerald checks in for the Eaglettes. Here's the second. That one will fall as well, very cleanly. 14-5 already. Eaglettes had a strong offensive start, but have struggled to find their footing ever since. And they're going to lose the ball on that one after not being able to get to it in time. And that's going to be backcourt. So White County will take right back, and they have built up a nearly impossible to overcome momentum early on in this game. Right side, looks in that corner, has some room underneath once again. Mills shuts it down, however. Very strong defensive play from Mills to get those hands up. And Bolden over to Burke. Burke is getting double teamed, but that gives Bolden some room. Bolden's gonna shoot from the corner. That one will go. And that's the spark the Eaglettes needed. Over in the corner. Gonna have to go way back out. Grissom there on the defense. A little bit of a miscommunication on who that pass was intended to. Over left side. Having to just hold it, has some help. Looking around, not much going on this White County possession. Inside though, now they have some room. Now they're gonna take their shot. That one's just gonna hit off the front, however. They get the rebound, inside once again. And once again, White County finds a way inside and punishes the Eaglettes, who, as I mentioned earlier, oh my goodness. Well, I was about to go off on a tangent, but Layla Bolden shut that down very quickly. She, with very strong three presence for her outside already in this game. On the defensive side of the ball, however, the Eaglettes seem to be struggling more than they did against Sequatchie County on Tuesday night, as we see yet another inside shot for the White County. But the Eaglettes in that game were able to exploit inside the presence that they had with Kara Mills, who was the leading scorer that night, and they pretty much had their way. Tonight, not so much. It's a little bit of a role reversal as we see Grissom go up for a three. That one's not going to go. Gerald has the rebound. Layla Bolden pauses for a moment, now looks over, and Burke in the corner. She'll take one. That one also will not fall in a similar version, but Mills will go up very strong and get the and one opportunity. Good play from her. More substitutions. It'll be Lila Johnson coming into the game for Gerald. So Mills to get the extra point. That one's going to hit off the back. White County recover. Left side has some room, but guarded by Grissom. Inside, once again, they're trying to exploit that inside weakness. And Eaglettes are going to get called for their 5th foul already of the game. White County might be seeing a lot of trips to the free throw line that they were not expecting. Inside, Bolden gets a hand on that before that gets ugly. So White County will have to regroup. Looking around, but not much room there. Eaglettes defense playing very strong. Now there's some room. They're going to shoot the three. Mills tried to defend, but unfortunately it will fall. So right back up to 8 points is the White County lead. Bolden's walking it up. She'll hand it off to Burke. Burke is just getting swarmed once again. But they're going to call the foul, I believe, on the on White County. So that will stay Eaglette ball. White County has done a very strong job of controlling the tempo of this game early on, playing the way that they want to play. Eaglette's just kind of passengers on this ride that White County's taken them. Hopefully they can soon recover and find their way back into it. Inside now, Mills gets rid of it very fast, sees the opportunity, and that'll go. What a play there. Obviously from everyone very around. Grissom for making the three. I believe it was Grissom, but especially Mills for that beautiful pass. She saw the open opportunity and has noticed that the windows have been closing very quickly on pretty much any shot that the Eaglettes have had. So she very quickly got rid of that ball and created the three-point opportunity. Very strong. Just under a minute left in this first quarter. Eaglettes have closed down the gap to 5. It's 21-16 game. Very physical game so far. Combined 9 fouls in the first quarter. And that'll make it 10. So yet another foul called on this Eaglettes defense. It'll be Frazier inbounding. Inside has some room once again, and they'll find that once again. The inside near the bucket has been White County's play place. Bolden swapping around. Burke getting swarmed near half court. Very aggressive defense, but Layla Bolden now has an opportunity, won't fall. And White County just let that one roll out. But we've also noticed a very, as I mentioned a second ago, a very aggressive White County defense. As soon as the Eaglettes get down the court, it's just double teams on whoever has the ball immediately, which has led to a few openings, but for somewhat, it has stymied this Eaglettes offense. Shots up. That one's going to bounce out. Fighting for the rebound. Not going to fall for the Eaglettes, that is. 2 seconds left. Bolden's just going to have to heave one up. Just gonna chuck it with one hand, won't fall. So not the most disappointing start you could ask for, but definitely some room to improve for the Eaglettes as they fall down 9 in the first quarter, 25-16. As always, we want to thank Ben Lohman for their support of Van Buren County High School Media Club. And we are always looking for business partners to help us go live at all away games. If your business would like to be a partner, sponsor, contact the Van Buren County High School office to speak with Jamie Lowry. Eaglettes look to rebound in this first quarter as the White County offense just came out like a bullet, just controlling the tempo down low, and as a result, that also freed them up on the wings since the Eaglettes had to bite down so hard to go and try and stop that attack inside. So Eaglettes will have to try to find a way to spread out and deal with 2 threats at once. May be difficult, but these girls definitely have the ability to go down there, as we saw in the Sequatchie County game, to go down there, go low, and fight for each and every ball. Jones will get the White County started off. She'll inbounds it. It'll be Frazier who will take it. Surveying the defense. Looks around, goes left corner. Inside now, room to work, but it's just going to have to heave a pass up. Burke nearly got that. Very strong defense from her. Inside once again. Can they find it once again? Ball bounce off a toe. And fight for the ball. It'll stay with correction, it'll be Eaglettes ball. So Layla Bolden will command her squad. Motioning. Over the left. Now in the corner once again. Bolden now. Get some help from Mills. Johnson gonna find Mills inside. Now back out once again. Bolden regrouping. And miscommunication there. She thought that Burke was there to catch the pass. She was not. Now it's just a complete attack on Bolden, who manages to deal with the situation, but it will stay White County ball. Nearly disastrous transition there for the Eaglettes as Bolden had no help down low. Inside once again. That'll go. That presence still remains for White County down low. Here's Bolden. Over in the corner for Grissom. Grissom has some room inside. She's going to give it to Mills. Mills has some room down low. She's going to have to get rid of it, though. Miscommunication. Ball got tipped. Mills finally gets it out to Bolden. Bolden going to get a screen. Now back out. Burke looking. Going to try to pass someone around her defender. Now going to fight for the ball, and she's going to take a hard hit there. So White County will get called for the foul. That's their 5th. Rigsby back into the game for Mills. A few substitutions for White County as well. Bolden gonna heave one deep to Rigsby. Rigsby looking around. Hands it off to Bolden. Layla Bolden. Gonna go inside. Gonna fight down low is Rigsby. She'll miss that one. Here comes White County. A little bit of a pause here in the action as White County looks to find a structure that'll work for them. Right side. Has some room. Gonna take that shot. That one's gonna bounce out. Now back out, has some more room, and that pass was not going the way they wanted to, and Eaglettes will get called for the foul. That will be their 7th, so bonus territory already with 5:49 left in this first half. Eaglettes will have to be very cautious from here on out. They want to ensure that they don't give White County any more points to score than they already are getting. 12-point lead for White County. Here's the second to make it 13. That one will go as well. So 29-16, 5:48 left. Bolden, left side, over to Allen. Allen behind her back, loses the ball momentarily. Rigsby inside her. She has some room. She's going to take that shot, won't go. Good idea, but just couldn't fall for her. Bolden gets that ball. Bolden has an opportunity. 2-on-1. Bolden has some room, and she'll make it fall. That's the opportunities that the Eaglets need to be capitalized on. Those transition opportunities. Create more turnovers that you can exploit. White County has tons of room. Now back out. Near half court, they'll take a momentary pause. Just slowing the tempo of the game down, ensuring that they can find the pass that they need. Shots up, no good. Allen will take it. Emily Allen inside makes the defender nearly fall on themselves. Burke in the corner will make it fall. That little bit of hesitation on Emily Allen's part created a lot of openings for that Eaglets offense on that possession there, as she had the defenders nearly clueless. Here's White County from the line. Jones will make her first. She's been one of the strongest White County assets, and as a result, she's seen a lot of trips to the free throw line tonight as the Eaglets look to shut her down. She'll make the second as well. Allen driving it up. Left side, looks inside for Johnson. Lila Johnson, that pass did not go her way. White County has some room. Left side, shots up, bounces off, but they regroup. Has some more room inside, gonna throw that one up. That one will go. Eaglets need to find an answer here, down by 12. Already in foul trouble with 8. Bolden's just gonna spot up. Nearly makes that one fall, but White County gets it. Bolden fights for that one. Now Allen will have to fight down low with Johnson. Outside now. No good. Allen fights for it. And they'll say she'll get it. So here's Allen to look to find a response to this White County attack. Just gonna spot up, and that one's not gonna go her way. White County will get that. Motioning. Stutter steps, go to the left side. Now back out. Goes in, they have some more room underneath. Mills shuts that one down with a very clean stop. Allen looking. Motioning to Rigsby, trying to get her to go inside. Now Burke has some room on the right side. Goes underneath, gonna fight for it, tries to give it to Mills, but Bolden will eventually recover after a scare there. Allen now has it once again. Rigsby inside, gonna fight down low, and that one will go. Mills fights for it, but it'll be White County's ball nonetheless. That'll be the 9th foul, and that'll be another trip to the free throw line. And it was becoming a dire situation for the Eaglettes. It'll be Gentry. Gentry, that one will fall. 34 now. Here's her second. Shot is up. That one will go as well. So make it 35-21, 2:52 left. This is not the type of hole you want to find yourself in if you're Coach Stapp and your squad. Nonetheless, you need to make sure you can keep morale high even during these dire straits. And it looks as if there was some sort of foul called on White County, so Bolden will get to go to the line. It'll fall. Substitution. Bolden to close the gap to 12, excuse me. Her second will fall as well. 12-point game, 2:42 left in the first half. Combined 16 fouls in the first half. Very physical game. Looks to continue that trend. Now some room outside. They're going to take that shot once again. That one will go. And just when the Eaglettes think that they have some momentum going their way, White County finds a swift and sharp response. Bolden gets rid of it to Allen. Emily Allen. Trying to create some separation. Goes left. Tries to get rid of it to Burke. Nothing there. And that pass will not go her way. And fast break opportunity now. Once again, now up to 40 points as White County. Offensive juggernaut tonight. Bolden makes one fall. Allen inside. Trying to juke him out. She'll get it off to Rigsby. Rigsby has some room. Going in. A little bit of a move there. Mills will fight for it. Mills in a scrum for it. She won't recover, unfortunately. And another three-point opportunity. That one was blocked. Fight inside, and they'll get it once again. Eaglettes desperately looking for a way to shut down this inner dominance down in the paint that White County has possessed since tip-off. Allen gets it off to Rigsby. Rigsby pauses for a moment, looking around. Back to Allen. Mills searching. Rigsby's going to have some room. She'll take a shot. That won't fall. Burke's there to recover, but that won't fall as well. Mills now. And on the third attempt, third time's the charm, Eaglettes get some points on the board. 50 seconds left, first half. And it looks as if White County's just going to try to take some time off the clock with their commanding 17-point lead. Just once again trying to control it, except they have some room there for the three. Won't fall, though. So Eaglettes will have at least one more chance. Well, it looked as if they might have one more chance to score, but White County gets the steal. Bolden's going to fight for it. And now it'll be Eaglettes ball. So now they get their chance once again to try and come up with any sort of momentum before halftime. But the Eaglettes need a change up, a little bit of a switch up in strategy to be able to find their way back in. Bolden finds Burke. Burke has some room. Burke's shot gonna fall short. Lila Johnson recovers. Bolden inside. She's gonna take a three. That one will go, and that's some of the momentum we were talking about that the Eaglettes needed. 2 seconds left. Just gonna have to be a heave of a shot for White County. Will not fall. So both teams will head into the locker room. White County will command a 42-28 lead. Eaglettes with some momentum heading into the locker room with that Layla Bolden three. Make sure you stay tuned as we head into some second half action tonight between the Eaglettes and White County. Stay tuned. White County. We're super excited as the game score currently reads 42-28. White County has the lead, but Layla Bolden and the Eaglettes coming in with some very strong momentum heading into the half. For the first half leaders, Bolden leads the Eaglettes with 16, while White County is led by Powers with 12. Eaglettes look to find their way back in this game despite the 14-point deficit. We'll see if they can recover. White County will go and get the action started back off. It'll be Frazier. She'll start them off. Frazier looking around, not much room there. Burke is gonna get fouled, and the Eaglettes will immediately get their chance to create some momentum. So Layla Bolden will inbounds to Emily Allen. Bolden will get it right back. They'll communicate for a moment. Now it's action time. Layla Bolden, right side. Looking around, not much there. Rigsby now inside. And they're gonna call her for the walk. So 2 quick turnovers for both teams. White County will see if they can be the first to score in the second half. Frazier looks inside. A little bit of pause here. Gonna hand it off. Now right back out. Gets rejected by Bolden. Inside, miscommunication. And Rigsby recovers. Allen has it. Allen looking around. Now she'll take it down the court. Allen tries to pass it to Bolden, but now fast break opportunity. Easy bucket for White County. They'll start the scoring in the second half. So Bolden will take it down the court, try to regroup. Over left side, finds Greta Rigsby. Greta Rigsby inside. Nearly fights her way through. She'll take the foul. She'll stay strong and head to the free throw line. Here's her first. Rigsby's first is gonna bounce out. Looked like it was going in for a second. Unlucky bounce for her. She'll go and try to get the second. Rigsby's second will fall. We saw a substitution there a second ago for the Eaglettes. It's Grissom coming into the game. White County looking around. Has some room from the 3 line yet again, and that will go. So not the start the Eaglettes were looking for. Already see that deficit they find themselves in expanding. Bolden's trying to counteract some of that, and she does with a very nice 3. Brings her up to 19. Good way to help counteract some of that White County pressure. Over right side, Rigsby has it, and they're gonna call her for the push. A lot of disagreement from the crowd on that call, as the Van Buren fans are getting a little bit restless here, finding themselves down in a 15-point hole. White County will score. 49-32, 6 minutes left in the third. Bolden looking around. Rigsby searches. Just a very slow and methodical approach, trying to minimize mistakes. Burke looks over for Grissom. That one's gonna get tipped, but they're gonna say Grissom touched it. So right back to White County, the ball will go. Frazier, she'll take it. Guarded by Burke, over right side. Just looking around, finds an open, and that one's not gonna go. A little bit off the mark there, so Van Buren will take back over. Bolden and Mills march down the court. Bolden's just gonna spot up. That one's gonna go once again. Layla Bolden is on a mission. She's been dropping 3s galore, keeping her team in this game. That's one thing you always got to admire from the whole team. Despite the hole they find themselves in, they're staying resilient, just not giving up in the face of a very difficult challenge that they find themselves in. They're staying strong. As we see, Mills passes it out. Now Rigsby has some room. Rigsby's going to try to fight inside. Going to get a little bit discoordinated there and won't fall. Hard pass, collision between the Eaglettes. And Eaglettes will recover. That's the type of play you want to see. Eaglettes are starting to minimize some of their mistakes with a very slow approach. And also, as we see Ellie Grissom lose the ball there. But as we can tell, the Eaglettes are trying to minimize their mistakes and put a lot of pressure on White County to force them to get some mistakes that they can take advantage of. Has been the memo for the past few minutes. And it's worked somewhat. Although, as we can see there, sometimes you're just going to get unlucky and face a very wide open three that you're going to have to go up there and try to combat. Layla Bolden throws one over. Rigsby's going to try to back him down. Inside, won't fall once again. Mills fights for it. That will be White County ball. This time it'll be Gratzy taking it up the court. Looking around. Over right side. Burke's there to shut it down. And they're just going to spot up once again. Been a very common theme that when they have the open lane from about a foot back, that they like to try and exploit it. It's worked for the most part. As we see, they'll get another chance here to score. Gratzy will throw it in. Looking around. Back and forth, back and forth. Not much of an opening there. Just going to find one in the corner, though. They're going to be off. Eaglettes recover. That's Mills. Bolden's just getting marked as she goes down the court by 2. Not much help there. Finds Burke, who's going to be able to take it across half court safely. Now there's a little bit of a numbers disadvantage for White County, although they quickly shut that down. Rigsby looking around. Finds Burke in the corner. Burke gets it to Mills, who finds some room underneath as she made White County bite the bullet, try to go up there and make a play. Did not work out for them, and she gets the easy bucket. They're just going to spot up once again. Not going to fall. Gerald will get the rebound. So a little bit of that spot up from 3 strategies starting to degrade for White County, and the Eaglettes have a chance to capitalize. Rigsby over left side. Spots one up, not going to fall. But they will keep the ball. Lala Johnson coming back into the game for Rigsby. Looks around. Finds Gerald open. Johnson gonna heave one to Burke. Burke had to go back and get it. Now Burke trying to create some separation on the left side. Bolden swarm. They're gonna, and it looks as if they called her for the foul there. So a foul theme has continued. 7 combined fouls already in this first quarter of this half. Bolden, and she's going to go down hard. Another foul. I believe that's the 3rd on this possession alone that White County's had to deal with. So they might find themselves in foul trouble early on. Bolden frantically looking. And she won't get it off in time. So White County will take it. Gratzy looking around. Has some motion to work with. Had some room there. Now inside. Going to work through the contact and get the bucket. Oh, miscommunication there. A lost ball. for the Eaglettes, and now an open three opportunity. That will go. And it's plays like that that are starting to hinder the chances that the Eaglettes have. Sixth foul already in just 6 minutes of action for White County. Van Buren stays solid with 3. Inside, Burt, and they're gonna say she stepped on the line, so they'll give it right back. Turnovers are starting to become an issue for the Eaglettes. They need to minimize those mistakes, as we were talking about earlier, if they want to stay in this game. Over to the left. Screen there. Tries to get one up. Not going to go. She'll recover it, though, and finishes the bucket. Bolden tries to loop around. Surrounded by 2. Gets through the contact. Manages to get down the court. Now going to try to spin all the way through. Finds Mills underneath. And Johnson's going to go up from 3 after they get the opening. Not going to go. And Mills is going to get called for over the back. Quick substitution here for White County. They command a very threatening 61-37 lead. 1:42 left in the third quarter. Inside has some room to work, but that pass was just a little bit off to the right. They do manage to recover. Now they have some room to work with. Over, heaves one up. Not going to go. Eaglettes will get that one back. Eaglettes are going to stack up, try to create some mismatches on the defense. Brooke Burke has it. Over left side, she has some room to work. She's going to go down hard. Hope she's all right. That was a tough fall. Looks like she'll stay tough. She'll head to the foul line as White County has racked up 7, and that might give the Eaglettes some hope of working their back into the way with just little steps, little free throws to chip down at that lead. But for now, Eaglettes desperately looking for an answer. Second for Burke. She'll take her time. It'll go up. That one will go through. 39 now for the Eaglettes. And teams will call timeout, looking to regroup. For White County, they're just looking to finish out the game after a very strong performance through about 3 quarters. For the Eaglettes, you obviously don't want to give up on the game, but you need to make sure that you learn what's caused the downfall in this game, make sure you prepare for next week. But there is still some hope that they can find a weakness to exploit in White County and go on a fast offensive explosion. The Eaglettes have been known, we've seen in a lot of games, where they've went on very quick, explosive breaks of points that have led to them finding their way back into games. They're looking for something like that there. Well, as always, we want to thank Midlothian for their support of Van Buren County High School Media Club, and we are always looking for business partners to help us go live at all the away games. And if your business would like to be a sponsor, make sure that you contact the Van Buren County High School office and speak with Jamie Lowry. .117 left in the third. Eaglettes find themselves down 22. White County will get started. It'll be Gratzy commanding the squad. Gratzy go over to the left. They'll swing back out. Near top half of the court. Just trying to work their way through, make the Eaglettes make a mistake. And gonna square up from way deep. That will go. Very impressive 3 there for White County. Just went from about 4 feet behind the arc, just went for it and made it work. Bolden's gonna try something similar there. Hers will not fall. Mills inside, she'll recover. Bring the Eaglettes over 40. nearly 30 seconds left. And fight inside, very similar to what we just saw with the Eaglettes, where one team had to bite down and the other team just capitalized by staying patient. Bolden over left side, trying to create some momentum. Back out to Burke. Burke looping around. Inside to Mills. Mills has some room. Now Johnson's going to take a three. Lila Johnson nails it and brings that lead back down to 22. 3 seconds left. They're going to heave one over to the left. Not enough time to recover for either team. So they'll head into the fourth quarter, 66-44. 8 minutes of action left. Well, even if the Eaglettes cannot recover in this game, they'll make sure to take some lessons that they learned from this one and take them into the next few games, as they do have homecoming coming up next Friday night against Bledsoe. Make sure that you tune in for that one. Should be an exciting game of action. Coach Tapp will take the time with his squad, make sure that they're ready for anything that can be thrown at them in this fourth quarter. They know that it's going to be a tough one if they want to have any hope of finding their way back in, but he knows how to take the necessary steps to ensure their best chance of winning it. Brooke Burke will pass it in to start off the fourth quarter of action. She'll find Bolden. Bolden will walk it up. She has a screen from Mills. Left side, not much room there. Gerald loses the ball. And fight for the ball. White County will get it. So White County will try to start off the action in the fourth. Just walking it up, controlling the tempo, taking time off the clock, stymieing any Eaglettes attack. Inside, has some room, floats one up. Brooke Burke recovers. Having to fight for it, though. And Eaglettes will maintain. Emily Allen and Greta Rigsby coming back in. Trying to mix things up, provide an Eaglet attack. Bold motions. One White County defender going to stay close on Bolden. Mills tries to set the screen there. It's a no-go. Allen has it. Allen inside. Tries to fight through the contact. Rigsby gets that ball stripped away. Inside, fast break. Allen managed to stop it momentarily, but foul gets called on the Eaglettes moments after. Fifth of the half. Here's Jones first. She's seen it find herself in this position a lot tonight. She's seen many, many trips to the free throw line. First one will fall. Here's the second. Second one will fall as well. Very efficient from the line is Jones. Eaglettes look to recover as White County closes in on 70 points. A very strong offensive performance. Bolden's going to spot up. No go. And White County will take over. Some substitutions for White County. Yelling to her team. Trying to find some openings. Motion back and forth. White County's had very good communication with one another, and that's led to a lot of their success. Inside, pass was a little bit off. Eaglettes just getting very physical, trying to fight for that advantage. And White County will maintain. Both teams will stack up, and they'll just heave one up way deep. Form somewhat of a barrier there. Very creative play to form that somewhat of a human shield, if you will, to try and stop the Van Buren County defense. Eaglets will try to recover. Brooke Burke with it. Not much room on the right side. That's where she wanted to go. She's going to try again. She'll get it inside to Rigsby. Rigsby's kind of trapped in the corner there. Burke tries to go and replace. And Allen has it back. Emily Allen rockets one in there. Mills loses it. And White County has it right back. 6 minutes left. She has some room on that left side. Gonna spot up. Off to the left. Rigsby recovers. And hot pass from Bolden. Rigsby was unable to grab it. Powers will throw it in. Finds Jones. Back up to half court, she'll pass it. Give themselves as much room to spread out as possible and contribute to that three-point attack that's been menacing all night. Here's another three to add to that attack. Won't fall, though. Rigsby has it. Layla Bolden charging down the court quickly. In the corner is Allen. Won't fall. Both teams speeding up the tempo now after a little bit of a lull in terms of tempo. Shots up once again, no good. They'll recover. Has some room once again, thought about shooting that one, and now they'll shoot. Won't fall once again. A little bit of a struggle here in the past few minutes for White County. And Allen to capitalize. Will make it fall. Eaglets almost up to 50 now, although it is a difficult situation when their opponent is at 71. 4:53 left. And Jones is gonna spot up from mid-range, won't fall. The unfortunate fact of the matter is, while White County has struggled with their shooting over the past few minutes, Eaglets just in too much of a hole after the attack they found themselves under throughout most of the game. Bolden spins through contact. Allen nearly shoots, gives the head fake. Rigsby. She's gonna try to work her way in. That one will go up, not gonna fall. Mills tips it. They have it. And she looks around for a moment, just shoots it instead. Won't fall, but they'll draw contact. 2 more shots from the line. Powers takes a breath, spins. It'll fall. The second. We'll go, and we're going to see a whole new lineup here. All 5 coming out for White County. Eaglets will stick with the same squad. Rigsby's going to pass one deep to Bolden. Bolden over left side, hands it back to Allen. Now Rigsby's out of the room. She's going to take a three. Going to bounce off the backboard. Allen has it. Burke nearly shoots, decides against it. Bolden manages to maintain after a little bit of a scare there. And the pass to Rigsby has to be fought for. White County will maintain the possession that they got there. Motioning once again to her team. Over right side, now back. Has some room, nearly shoots it once again. That's been one of their sweet spots tonight from a few feet beyond the arc. Just taking their time, whittling down the time on the clock, trying to close out strong. Stops for a moment. Now from way deep, that one's gonna fall short. Well, I think it was a little bit deeper than she was expecting. They'll keep the ball. And looks like they're gonna stack up once again, going for something similar to what they did last time. Eaglets not fooled by this time as they have one back to try and stop that shooter. Nearly gets the room inside, though. They look around for a moment. Inside, Bolden's there. And looks as if Bolden drew contact. 15 combined fouls in the half. Very similar to the first. (74-47) to make it 75. Price won't make it happen. Bolden right side surrounded. Looking around, there's Burke. Burke inside. Passes it back to Rigsby. We'll try to take it back in. Gonna just muscle her way through. Won't go, but she'll draw contact, so another trip to the free throw line between these two teams. 16 fouls now, 8 apiece for both teams. Here's Rigsby. First one will bounce off. 2:56 left to make it 48. That one will not fall either. Fight for the rebound. Won't go Johnson's way. Tried to shut down an attack, but she got called for the foul. 17 combined fouls now, and you can hear the cheers from the White County bench. That one will go. Very strong performance overall for White County. Eaglettes can't complain necessarily, but they definitely have some work that needs to be done in preparation for the next few games. They look to recover from what has been night that has not went their way. But the girls stay strong in their morale as we see Bolden fighting for that ball there. And that's one of the things you have to respect about this squad is that despite any tribulations that they find themselves in, they keep their heads high and keep fighting over and over again. And it's definitely something to admire. Bolden's shots up will fall. Second will go. 49-75, 2:37 left. In the corner with lots of room to work with. Can't make it go. Johnson had the rebound, Bolden has it now. Bolden inside. Bolden floats one up, will make it go. And a lot of speedy action here in the past couple of moments between the two teams. Pass a little bit off, recovers. Now back up to half. Now they'll slow it down once again. Inside, has a lane. Will bounce off the left side. Bolden gonna spot up once again from deep. Won't go. Fight for the ball. White County maintains. Has lots of room to work with now. Has the 3-on-2. And due to that 3-on-2 pressure, Eaglettes make contact. 10th foul of the second half. We'll see Gerald come in for Rigsby. After Rigsby put up a valiant effort for the Eaglettes. You can hear the fans cheering as they know that she has given it her all. Was a very dominant presence down low on the defensive side of the ball, picking up lots of rebounds for the Eaglettes. First one won't go. A little bit of a mix-up here once again in the lineup for White County. Here's Price's second. That one will. Bolden will take it. 1:40 left, 76-51. Bolden inside, spins around, doesn't make it work. White County still trying to put the pressure on, still trying to teach themselves some new things to work with for the games ahead. Inside, gonna try to physically work through. Burke fights for the rebound. Very nice job by her. Burke looks inside, has Gerald inside. That one will bounce off the right side of the rim, however. Very good defense there from Grissom, who shut down the fast break opportunity. Gerald inside to defend. They'll go up and get it. A minute left. Grissom from the three-point line, and she'll make that one fall. Nice three there from her. Sweetens what's been a little bit of a stinger for the Eaglettes. Inside, shots up. That one will go, and the White County bench is loving it. Bolden with under 30 seconds left. She's going to find Johnson, then Gerald in the corner. Now back to Johnson. They're just going to pass the line a little bit, wind down some of the time of this game, but still trying to make things happen. Gerald has some room in the corner. Gerald's shot's just a bit off. 11.4 seconds left. It'll stay Eaglettes ball. They'll have one more chance to put some more points on the board before this game will be officially wrapped. Bolden fighting inside. Not going to go. Fight for the ball. Bolden has it once again. She's going to try to tiptoe around the sideline. Inside, working is Burke, and that one will get rejected. White County end off a very strong effort, very strong performance for them tonight. But the Eaglettes put up a valiant effort and look to regroup and maintain as they head into their next couple of games in this stretch. Don't go anywhere, as we'll soon see some Van Buren County Eagles action, as they will also be taking on White County. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Van Buren County High School, everybody. As after we saw an unfortunate loss from our Van Buren County Eaglettes, we're now going to see some Eagles action. Super excited for tonight. Eagles looking to capitalize on a very strong performance against Sequatchie County last Tuesday, where after struggling due to a little bit of a loss of the tempo early on, they managed to turn it on with some very strong offensive action, especially from Canyon Frady, who led the team in scoring with 24, including 13 in the second half. And the Eaglettes just found a way to spread out the ball very strongly and just go out there. And once they took the lead, really Sequatchie struggled to recover. So Eaglettes look to build upon that tonight. We'll go ahead and get into a little bit of our starting lineup. For White County, it is Paul, Davis, Richmond, Pinion, and Brock. And for the Eagles, it'll be a similar lineup of Frady, McCoy, Lawson, Lewis, and Scoggins. Tip-off is off. White County wins it. Immediately going to start off and see if they can go ahead and put points on the board. Pinion will pass it over. Pinion in the corner. Inside. They lose the ball for a moment. Recover. Now back out. From the left side, and it'll go. Early three-pointer for White County. They'll start off with some strong momentum. Lewis will take it down to see if the Eagles can get their first points on the board tonight. Lawson inside, back out to Scoggins. Scoggins now going to pass it right back. And that pass is going to be tipped. Frady's got it. Frady takes advantage of the little bit opportunity there, and he will score. So both teams score on their first chances. He thinks about shooting, now it's back. Lewis is having to guard pretty much two people at once, and White County does not capitalize, however. Frady gets the rebound. Canyon Frady has plenty of room on the right side, now back to Scoggins. Frady, get a spot up, shots up, no good. Scoggins inside, now back to Frady. Frady's shot is up. Once again, not gonna fall, but McCoy gets the rebound. Another rebound for the Eagles, winning in that rebound game. McCoy shots up, that's no good. Frady will get the rebound. Frady will score. While obviously you want to make those shots, it's never going to feel bad when you get rebounds over and over and eventually capitalize. Backcourt violation for White County. Eagles will take over. Scoggins will pass it into Lewis. Lewis taking his time. Makes a little bit of move, tries to pass it, but that one is tipped away. Lewis will take it once again. Over right side. Now spinning around, looking, tries to find McCoy a lane. McCoy has one. And looks like it'll be White County who will take over. Looks like he made a little bit too much contact there. Passes out, it'll be Davis taking it. Jake Davis looking around. Over right side, now back. Now goes to the left. They're gonna have to give it back once again. A little bit of a hot potato here, shots up. He'll just take one from deep, no good. Scoggins recovers, creates some separation. Now over to Lawson. Now Lewis has some room in the corner. No good. McCoy recovers yet another rebound. Now Frady has some room, nearly shoots, thinks about it. McCoy will be the one taking it, and he'll make it. Just a continuation of that Sequatchie game where the Eagles are taking over from the three-point line. And contact drawn there. Frady recovers, looks around, finds Scoggins. Scoggins puts the moves, now back. Frady's gonna swear it from deep, no good. Charge for White County, they're going in fast. Now they have some room on the left side, shot is up, no good. McCoy tips it away, but it'll stay White County ball. Passes it in, has some room underneath. No good, gets the rebound. Once again, no good, it'll be Lawson recovering. Lawson going fast, over to Scoggins. Eli Scoggins goes inside. Now Lewis, now back to Frady. Fakes left, goes right. Quick move from Scoggins. Goes around to McCoy. He's going to take another three. That one will go as well. Ethan McCoy, who is usually not the three-point shooter of this team, is having a hot start to the night as the Eagles jump out to a strong 10-3 lead. They have went on a undisputed 10-0 run after giving them that three to start out the game. They're on a hot streak. And this is one of the keys that I was going to talk about, is that once you get the Eagles started, they cannot be stopped in pretty much any way. Anytime that you can feel that energy resonating from the Eagles, usually it means it's over until it stops. Like they just cannot be stopped, and they will run you over. So when this team plays up to their potential, you better watch out. Lewis inside, now gonna have to get it back out. Looking around frantically, eventually just finds Brady, who will pass it over to Scoggins. Down the corner, Lawson, inside, fakes it back out. Scoggins, room, no good. Well-designed play there, but did not work out. Are charging inside now. Contact is drawn. So they'll head to the free throw line for 2 shots. Here's the first. Pinion. It will go. So starting to close down a little bit of that gap that they found themselves in is White County. Grissom and Wheeler will come into the game. Pinion to make it a 2-point game. It's good. 2-point game for the Eagles. Lewis. Looking around, tries to go over the middle, not much there. Over to McCoy in the corner. McCoy underneath. Has to regain control of the ball. Gonna go up, he'll get it. Ethan McCoy is on a tear over the past 2 home games. He has went crazy. Over the corner, he finds a man. McCoy gets the rebound. McCoy loses it for a moment. Now over to Wheeler, Ryan Wheeler. Fakes it. Over to McCoy. McCoy's going to take another three, but I think that one got a hand on it. Over now. Left side. Now back out. Shots up from deep. Over to the right, but he has some room inside. He'll get it. And draw contact. Substitution here once again. It's Frady back out of the game, this time for Lawson. Davis will take it. Still a 2-point game. McCoy. He'll drive it up. Over now. Now back out. Wheeler. Ryan Wheeler has some room. It'll go. Bounces off the backboard and gets it. The Eagles have been scoring 3 after 3 after 3. White County's going to try to match them. They will. Once again, a 2-point game. It's a fireworks show, ladies and gentlemen. Through to Grissom. Now I'm going to have to go back. Lewis. Pauses for a moment. Not much separation he can create. Miscommunication between Grissom and Lewis. McCoy. Bunched up in the corner with Frady. Over to Frady. He'll lose the ball for a moment. Nearly had a shot there. Lewis, now back, and Coach Sullivan will call a timeout. Not liking what he saw there, a little bit of stagnation in the offense. Still though, Eagles command a nice 15-13 lead, 2:16 left in the first. A lot of energy in Van Buren County High School tonight, and a lot of seat traditions. This may be odd to comment on, but it just shows the rivalry that's being shown here. Usually each seat area is kind of designated for certain fans, but in the student section tonight, you'll find a mixture of both Van Buren and White County fans, which is just contributing to the rivalry even more. Grissom will be the one to inbound. Over to Lewis. Now back, Frady. Now back again, a little bit of hot potato. Lewis is gonna have to back up, now goes in. Wheeler trying to work his way through. Looking around, gives it to McCoy. McCoy's gonna take another three. That one will fall inside, and Ryan Wheeler's gonna get hit hard. It'll be Frady to inbounds. Looking around, gotta get rid of it. Then it gets tipped. Now going up. Back out, in the corner, right side. No good. Fights for the rebound, they'll get it. Grissom tries to grab it, but I think that looks like it'll stay White County ball. I think that went out on Grissom. Over on the side. Now back. Lose the ball for a second. Paul passes it over. Pinion staying way deep, just surveying the situation. Slowing down a little bit of the chaos we've seen early on. Now has a little bit of room. Tries to go inside, passes it back out. They got a shot. No good. McCoy has the rebound once again. Very strong presence from him. Ryan Wheeler fakes multiple times. Frady looking, hesitates for a moment. Now back over to McCoy. Grissom inside, passes the one over to Lewis. Back to Grissom. Grissom's shot's up, not on target. Fight for the ball. Frady has it. Frady's gonna shoot. Frady's shot will go once again. 3-pointers galore for the Van Buren County Eagles. Going up, gets rejected. Although it looks as if they're gonna call that is White County ball still. Looking around. Gonna have to pass one deep. Now back, Paul, motioning. Trying to get Pinion in the corner. Pinion finds the corner. The Scoggins hesitation gives them the open look, but they'll miss. Grissom, 30 seconds left to expand on the lead. Loses the ball for a moment, but gets over to Frady. Back to Grissom. Grissom's miscommunicating. Frady's gonna square it from deep. Misses just off by a little. And it will be White County ball, 16.8 seconds left. So Davis will give it in to Pinion. Pinion motioning. 14 seconds left, trying to close the gap before the end of the quarter. Now back, 8 seconds. Now gonna go up the middle, he charges, finds some room. Tries to go for the rejection, 3 seconds left. Eagles gotta go fast if they wanna have a chance. And think they weren't aware of the clock there. Still, very strong start for the Eagles, who start out with a 3-point lead over a team that beat them when this game was played in White County just a few weeks ago. As always, we have to thank Ben Lowen for their continued support of the Van Buren County High School Media Club. And also to note, we are always looking for business partners to help us go live at all of our away games. If your business would like to be a sponsor, please contact the Van Buren County High School office to speak with Jamie Lowry. Energetic crowd tonight, fighting back and forth for the momentum, trying to give their team the advantage with their support. Eli Scoggins and Mason Grissom will start out the quarter for the Eagles. Coach Sullivan yelling to his team. I think he sees something that he wants to exploit. Looks very confident in it. We'll see if the Eagles can capitalize. Scoggins hesitating, trying to motion, and gets it over to Grissom. Grissom will try to start out some of the action. Inside, Lawson. Lawson gets it. That's his first points of the night. Over in the corner. Back over left side. Wheeler gets a hand on it. Now, but there's a little bit of a gap. Bounces. And it's Eagles ball. Looking to expand on their lead as they have broken the 20-point mark. Everything seems to be in the Eagles' favor as they've come out with a lot of hot momentum carried over from their last few games. Only thing to concern is the 4 fouls that they have racked up, mostly through the first quarter. However, it should not be too much of a concern. Lawson over to Scoggins. Scoggins trying to muscle his way through, has to rifle one over. McCoy stepping back. Now back over to Scoggins, who has some room underneath. Going up, gets it. Fights hard and goes down low and gets the bucket. 7-point lead, Eagles. In the corner, thought about shooting it, but now they hesitate as those have not been going their way. Eagles have clamped down hard and managed to stop most of those opportunities. Ryan Wheeler going up. Unfortunately draws contact, but in a way almost had to, as that was looking like an easy White County bucket. So we'll see them head to the line. It'll be Richmond going for 2. Shot is up. First one will go. His second. That one will go as well. Scoggins gets over to Lewis. Now back. Gonna have to give it back once again. Over the top to Grissom. Grissom, the ball, someone comes up behind him, pokes the ball out. Now they have a chance. Inside, fights for it, and they'll get it. Lewis goes down after the play. Scoggins fakes to Lewis. Grissom going through, finds Scoggins. Scoggins has some room. Scoggins will make the 3. Another 3 for the Van Buren County Eagles offense. Inside, fighting, goes up. No good. Lawson fights for it. Lawson will maintain. We'll see Canyon Frady in the game. Believe he was just subbed back in. Frady taking it up the court. I've seen a mixture of players serving as somewhat of the facilitators of offense. Even McCoy, Frady have all gotten in on the fun. Inside, loses the ball, looked like a good opportunity, gets rid of it. Inside, draws contact, and they're gonna call that a foul on White County. McCoy will try to make these two bring the lead up to 8. A little bit of a pause here. A little bit of discussion at the scoring table. 5:33 left in the first half. Eagles currently hold a 25-19 lead. White County looks to charge them down after White County won the first matchup between these two teams when it was held in Sparta. Here's McCoy's second. Shot is up. It will foul out as well. Over in the corner. Now back. He's going to try to fight his way through 3 defenders. And White County will pass it in. Pinion. Looking over the top. Goes up and grabs it, and now back over. Right side, has some room, will make it. Down to 3. Scoggins taking it up, looking around on the right side. Now back over to Lewis. Lawson steps, takes it, gives it to Scoggins back. Scoggins looking around. Eagles will slow down the tempo, but now they spring back up. Lewis inside. He'll find that. Over left side. Now in, now back out. Just keeping Canyon Frady on an island, although that won't go. And it'll be Eagles ball. Yes, Eagles ball. Frady looking around. Gets over to Lewis in the corner. Now back. Scoggins will take it. Will take his time as his offense gets set up to continue this attack. Looking around. Not much going on. Frady inside Lewis. Had some room. Loses the ball. Gets underneath. Gets it. They're going to call the foul on White County. That's their 5th. So Scoggins will inbound. Looking around. Finds Frady. Frady stuck in the corner. Has to back his way out. Lewis looking around. Lawson trying to make something happen. Frady's once again stuck in that corner. Very good pressure. Lewis inside, and he'll finish. Oh my goodness, with that type of foul, you would never expect that type of shot to go, but Lewis is the difference maker. Makes a very contested shot. Very good job from Van Buren County to stay disciplined, as compared to their female counterparts, this White County team has stayed very disciplined and not applying too much pressure and allowing openings on the offensive side. They've stayed disciplined, just stayed back and made the Eagles have to work for it. And the Eagles have been able to capitalize, just taking their time and trying to find the best opportunities. As we see a 3 here that will be made. 4-point game now, 3:40 left in the first half. Lewis looking around. Spins through. And Wheeler had an open lane. As we see, Van Buren will maintain. Ryan Wheeler had an open lane on that possession just a second ago, but Lewis just couldn't get the angle on that pass that he needed. More discussion here from the refs, trying to figure out what was happening. It appears as if Ryan Wheeler will be heading to the free throw line to try and bring the Eagles over 30. Still more discussion here. And it looks like it'll be an inbound. Scoggins will be the one. Scoggins looking around. Trying to, can't find much. McCoy will get it way out after it was nearly tipped from a very strong effort there from Richmond. Lawson's a little bit trapped here. He's got to find something. McCoy nearly had it. And fast break opportunity. Lewis tries to shut it down. Coach Sullivan doesn't like it. Oh, difficult situation for Lewis there. He's stuck on an island defending against a very strong attack from White County. And they'll head to the line. It'll be Paul. First one will go. Second to bring the lead down to 2. Very competitive game. That one will not go. Ryan Wheeler has the rebound. Loses it for a moment. Looking around. Finds McCoy. McCoy pauses. Now back to Scoggins. Staying deep. Wheeler fakes. On that right side. once again getting stuck. Another player getting stuck. And they'll crash down hard on Scoggins. So that'll be Scoggins heading to the line as White County has now entered some bonus territory. Eagles keeping all 4 men back deep. First run will go. 4-point game to make it 5. Here's Scoggins. The second will go as well. Scoggins makes both. Left side, now back. He's gonna square it from way deep. Not gonna go, but McCoy, the ball goes over him. Fight for the ball. Foul is made. And that will be White County heading to the line. It'll be Richmond. Richmond taking his time. First one will bounce out. Frady's back into the game for Ryan Wheeler. Here's Richmond's second. Shot is up. That one will go. 4-point game. 2:38 left. Frady has it. Frady charging hard. Now steps back. Finds Lewis underneath. Lewis has a lane. Lewis' shot is up. No good. Hard fight for the ball. Lawson will keep it for the Eagles. Canyon Frady. Here's the inbounds. Over the top to Lawson. Lawson steps back and forth. Over in the corner. Frady has some room. Frady's shot. Frady's shot is good. Another 3 for Canyon Frady in a dominant 2-game home stretch. Back over. Taking their time. Under 2 minutes now. 7-point game. Shot is up from the right side. It is no good. Scoggins has it. Scoggins collapses hard. And the Eagles will maintain. And it looks as if Scoggins is heading to the line. So Scoggins will have another chance to continue extending this lead for the Eagles, give them some more room to work with as we head into the second half. Shot is up and it's no good. So White County will try to close down, give themselves some room to work with as we head into the second. In just 1 minute and 40 seconds, shot is up, no good. Fight for the ball, tipped again, and he tipped it in. Pinion has tipped it in after multiple fights for the ball. Frady looking around, finds Lawson. And shots up, he'll take a quick one. No good. I don't think he got it set like he wanted to. Now back, a little bit of opportunity here as there's a mismatch in the defense. And that one's way off. That air ball is gonna cost them. And Frady will take over. Here's Lewis. Garen Lewis. Looking around, stutters for a moment. Now back, right side. McCoy going in. Has to fake back out. Finds Lewis. Lewis goes underneath, but can't finish. Frady, with under a minute left, he'll throw it in. Eagles have maintained a nice lead all game. Offense has slowed down a little bit since that 10-3 run to start out, but still staying strong, staying disciplined. Frady, shots up, shot is good! And after a little bit of a lull in the 3-point attack from the Eagles, they're right back to it, bring this lead up to 8. 40 seconds left in the first half. The Eagles are rolling. Oh, what a block! Ethan McCoy with the dominant block. He said, not today, thank you. Eagles have the ball. Can they capitalize? They're just going to slow it down as they want to go into halftime with a dominant feel to this game. Looking around as Scoggins, now back to Lawson. Lawson inside, Scoggins loses it. And White County got a tip on that, so it'll stay Van Buren ball. 14.4 seconds left. They have time to operate. Lawson is coming out of the game. Now back. Scoggins looking around. He talks to his coach. 10 seconds left. They're just going to hold the ball, try to get one more shot up before the end of the half. Looking around. Not much room there. And they're going to, Scoggins gets it off, but not the shot that they were looking for. Still, though, very good start for the Eagles. Have come out firing and now hold a 37-29 lead as they'll head to the locker room to regroup and continue to improve on what has been a very strong performance and a very strong stretch for them over the past few games. Make sure you don't go anywhere as we head in halftime and get ready for some second half action. We're super excited to have you back here as we're ready to watch the Eagles see if they can maintain their 37-29 lead that they got in this first half. Very strong, very overall effort from the Eagles. Here's some of our first half stats. Kenyon Frady leads the squad with 13, followed by McCoy with 8. And Ryan Wheeler has 3, and Eli Scoggins has 5, a little mixture from everyone else. For White County, their leading scorer is Brock with 9. Eagles have done a very good job controlling the tempo and playing the game how they wanted to play. They've stayed strong in their morale throughout any challenges they faced, and they've definitely been patient with how they played the game, making sure they're always waiting for the perfect opportunity and not forcing anything, which accomplishes all 3 of the keys that I set out at the beginning of this game. White County will start off, see if they can recover from the hole they find themselves in. Pinion will start them off. We'll take it right side. Now they're going to square it from way deep. That one will go off the front. McCoy fights for it. They'll get the rebound. And Lawson went down hard there. And he'll get called for the foul nonetheless. Richmond will be the one taking the first free throw of the game, of this second half. We'll see if he can make them. They're having to drop the floor momentarily after that hard fall from Lawson. Good to see him spring up so quickly, be willing to get right back into the game, not even questioning it. It was actually entertaining to see, as right after he fell down, he wasn't even concerned about the fall. He just looked around and was wondering why the foul was called on him. So that's the type of energy you like to see from players focused in on the game and ensuring their team's success. Here's the second. Richmond's shot is good. 6-point game. Here's Lewis to start the attack for the Eagles in the second half. Scoggins spins around to the left side. Looking around now. Lawson over the top. Now here's Lewis. Scoggins makes a man completely jump, goes inside with the numbers advantage, and Lewis will go up and score. Great play there, and you can tell from the reaction of the Eagles bench that they're hyped up about that one. That's the type of play that they want to see and that Coach Sullivan wants to see. Looking around, over right side. Now back. Pause here for a moment. They're just surveying, trying to get some motion. Goes inside now, tries to start something up. Over the top, inside, tries to fake behind him, and he gets it. Beautiful pass, faked behind him, no look, and got inside and brought this lead back down to 6. Lewis over to Frady. Frady. Scoggins now fighting, goes underneath, inside, gets double teamed down low. And looks like they're going to call the foul on White County after the lots of contact called there on Scoggins. So Frady will pass it over the top to Lewis. Lewis gives it back to Frady. Now back to Lewis. Lewis is going to spot up. Lewis is going to score. Lewis will give the Eagles a 9-point lead. Shot is up. And they will match it immediately. Back and forth this game goes like a pendulum. Scoggins inside, has some room, gonna go down hard. It's gonna be a no-go. Now he's fighting up court. Inside. Eagles get called for the foul. So it'll be Richmond right back to the free throw line for the second time in this third quarter. That one's gonna hit off the front. Let's see if he can make the second as Grissom comes in for Lewis. Second one is up, second one is good. So now the lead's down to 5, and White County is slowly creeping their way back in. Can Grissom and the Eagles squad shut the door? Frady having to back up. Tough defense there, so not tough sledding. Grissom looking around, and Frady had a lane, but a great stop for White County, and they'll lose the ball on that one, and it's right back to Eagles ball. Fast-paced action here. A little bit of frustration there from Henderson. Scoggins has a lane down the middle, uses that advantage to get over to Grissom, but Grissom had that ball tipped, so not much going. Grissom stutters inside. Now McCoy looks. McCoy decides to go inside. McCoy decides to put it up. Not gonna go. Fast break opportunity. He's gonna square it for the three. Gonna bounce off, but they recover. And mismatch on defense, going inside and makes the most of it. Down to three. White County gets closer and closer with every minute. Lawson tries to go up the middle as well. There's been a lot of middle gaps in this third quarter, but the Eagles have not been able to capitalize because White County shut the door on them so fast. Inside, McCoy loses sight of the ball. And looks like Eagles will maintain. Ryan Wheeler and Canyon Frady into the game. Grissom on the left. Looking around, back to Scoggins. Catches it deep. Takes a moment, goes out, and what a pass! McCoy has a chance. McCoy will score it! Amazing pass from Eli Scoggins, and Ethan McCoy will capitalize, but to match, they won't. Grissom fights for it. Grissom down the court, but that'll be intercepted. 2-on-1, can he break it? And he will. Back and forth. What action we are seeing tonight. Both teams playing their hearts out, and Scoggins facing opposition as he goes up the court, and he'll call a timeout. Coach Sullivan a little bit confused on why a foul was not called there, as Eli Scoggins faced some very tough opposition going up the court. Both teams will talk it over, try to regroup, as these last few minutes of this game have been chaotic. 45-41, 3:55 left in the third quarter. This quarter's been a lot cleaner than the first half. Only 3 combined fouls between the two teams. So Grissom will inbounds it, try to get the Eagles started back up. Eli Scoggins passes over to Ryan Wheeler. Wheeler inside, has some room, gonna try to spin through. That'll be off to the left, just couldn't get a good view of that. But the foul will be called on White County, so the Eagles will get another chance at it. He'll head to the line. Both Eagles will drop out. That's McCoy and Frady heading back. First one goes. We've seen this tactic employed by Coach Sullivan a lot tonight, where he's just asking his two boys to drop back, not even fight for those rebounds, just try to go stop on the defensive side, because we've seen a lot of mismatches created by White County due to fast-paced, breakneck offense. They'll slow it down on this possession. Back up the center. Looking around, now has some room. Just gonna pass it right back. Creates the mismatch they were looking for and will make it. Now it's back down to 3 again. Looking around. Inside, Scoggins goes up, no good. They recover. A chance to tie or break it to 1. Mismatch. Looking around, Wheeler has it back. Chaotic. Ryan Wheeler surrounded by 4. McCoy has room. McCoy's going to square up for his 4th of the night. He'll get it! Ethan McCoy is on fire! This is magic. Ethan McCoy is usually not the three-point shooter for the Eagles. He's usually the type of guy to go down low, get you some rebounds and 2-pointers, but he has 4 threes tonight. Ryan Wheeler goes up hard, won't get it. Over the right side, can they equalize? They'll get it. 3-point game, 2:30 left. The scores have went galore. Grissom looking, trying to penetrate. And foul is called. 5th in this half. 3rd for White County. Frady will be the one to inbounds as we see a pause in the chaos for just a brief moment. McCoy going up, has to go behind, doesn't work, goes up hard. Frady goes down hard, looks to be all right, but tough fall for him. Limping slightly, but he'll stay strong, stay on the court, and go for this free throw. See a little bit of another wet spot on the court there after the tough fall from Frady. It appears as if we'll see Lawson checking back into the game after a moment. Gotta love the endurance from these Van Buren County boys, because as we've seen in the past, every single one of them can stay on the court and produce, regardless of your 1st or 3rd string. That being said, we've seen somewhat of around a 7-man rotation tonight, but the Eagles have been able to manage and stay hard despite the laborious minutes. He'll miss the second. Chance to equalize here with a 3. Finds a corner, now back. Shot is up to equalize, no good. Ryan Wheeler has it. Surrounded, looking around, finds Lewis. Lewis. They're trying to bring that gap back up to a more comfortable area. He's just gonna square up, and it'll go! Garrett Lewis says, I want to get in the fun. He saw what Ethan McCoy and Candy and Frady were doing and say, that looks pretty fun. I might try that. But they're going to try to equalize here. And just when you think that the Eagles are going to pull ahead, White County has answered the call every single time to come up and shut down the Eagles' momentum. It's been back and forth and back and forth. Threes followed by threes, blocks followed by blocks. Not much better action you can ask for. We're hearing the Eagles and Warriors chants come out tonight. White County has shown up in force. Many fans have showed up. It's packed in here. If you're just joining us, 1:37 left in the 3rd. Eagles currently hold a 53-50 lead, but just by threads. They've been able to maintain this lead for most of the game. However, as they took this lead about 1 minute into the 1st quarter, but it has just been hanging on by threads for the past few minutes as White County has been storming and chasing them down. It's one of those games where one team has been down the whole game, but it's never really felt like it's out of reach. The lead's only gotten up to about 7 points as the maximum. Lewis over to Grissom. Grissom bounces it over. Wheeler in the corner. Over to Grissom. Grissom surrounded, has to pass it back out. McCoy. McCoy's gonna square up again. Won't go. Wheeler inside. Ryan Wheeler's finishes at the basket. 5-point game. Over, he has a chance. No good, Ryan Wheeler has it. Grissom now will take it. Under a minute, 3rd quarter. Both teams charging hard. It's like an endurance challenge. Lewis Lewis, what a play. Just hesitates, fakes underneath, goes up and puts it up. Shot is up, and they'll equalize once again. 4-point game. The Eagles just can't catch a break with every time they expand their lead. It's cut right back down. It's only a matter of time, unfortunately, until White County probably gets back this lead. And they're going to call the foul on White County on that. So they'll head to the line to make it a 3-point play to make it a 7-point game and get the Eagles up to 60 before the fourth quarter even starts. Here's Lewis. That will go. 60-53. We'll see some substitutions here. Scoggins coming in the game for Lewis. Lewis coming out after a very strong effort over those past few minutes. And we'll see White County try to make anything happen with 24 seconds left in the third. Looks back, has some room, going back. They find some room in the corner. They keep fighting those mismatches, but that'll bounce out. Ryan Wheeler, under 10 seconds left, charging hard. And he'll get spun out. But they will maintain 6.6 seconds left in the third. Pause in the moment here. Everyone's catching their breaths. Here we go. 6 seconds left. Grissom, shot is up. Shot is way off. Just gonna try to heave it over the backboard. Nearly makes something happen there. And here we go. Fourth quarter action impending. 7-point lead for the Eagles, but no lead has felt safe this entire game. We hope the action only gets better. We, of course, want to thank Ben Lohman for their amazing support of our broadcasts. And we're always looking for business partners to help us go live at all away games. And if your business would like to be a sponsor, contact the Van Buren County High School office to speak with Jamie Lowry. This is what high school sports are about. And don't forget, many more games to come, including homecoming for the Eagles and Eaglettes, coming up soon, next Friday, against Bledsoe. Here we go. 8 more minutes of total war, to put it frankly. It'll be Lewis starting the Eagles out. He'll walk it up. Scoggins looking around. Taking his time. Back over to Lewis. Lewis back. Now they'll pass it back and forth to each other. Gonna pass it back to Scoggins once again. Looking around. Lewis finds Frady. Wheeler in the corner. Oh, just a little bit off. Frady fights for it hard, gets it, and that pass was just a little bit off. Frady tried to hook it over to Lewis discreetly, but just could not make it happen. Here's White County's first chance of the fourth. They have room. The three is up. It'll just rattle out once again. They're getting so close every time. Lewis finds Scoggins. In the corner is Frady. Back underneath the Lewis. Lawson goes up. Won't go. He'll get the 2. Heading to the free throw line. Here is his first. First one is up. Just bounces off. Here's the second. Won't fall. White County looking around. Back and forth, back and forth. They shoot it. It'll go! 4-point game. And the White County Warriors have momentum. However, they only have one thing to worry about, and that's the foul trouble. The Eagles have only racked up 2 fouls in this half, while they have 7. Brady's shot is up. Just bounces off. Looked like it had a chance. Lewis's shot. He'll take a 3. Bounces up, and that's going to be ruled out, and the ball gets stuck. That's pretty poetic for how this game has went. Neither team really giving an inch, and then everyone just kind of ends up a little bit stuck. The game is very undecisive. Ryan Wheeler will go and save the ball to allow us to continue this action. A brief comedic moment before the war resumes. Over left side. He's just gonna put that one up. It'll bounce off, but they'll recover. Back over. Paul trying to create some room. Inside, over to the left. They'll pause for a moment. Back and forth, inside, working. Will they give it to him? They will not give him the points, but White County will still maintain they have a chance to cut this lead down to 1 shot. Way back near half court, he'll pass it. Paul looking around. They're trying to take it slow. They're not down by much. Off the front, Ryan Wheeler loses the ball after a man goes down hard. That was Richmond who fell. And that's going to get called as a foul. So Ryan Wheeler will head to the line to expand that lead. 8 fouls for White County. Here's Wheeler's first to make it 5. It'll go. 5:48 left in the 4th. Close game throughout, but the Eagles have somewhat stagnated the White County attack. Wheeler's second will go. 6-point game. Now, if the trend continues after the Eagles go up by more than 6, White County comes up with a 3, and it's been pretty much a trend throughout the entire game. Let's see if they can do it here. Taking a second, trying to make some room. Had some room for a 3 there. Going inside, they have some room. They will respawn. So while not a 3, it does bring this lead right back down to 4, and the Eagles are just never gonna feel comfortable in a game like this. Scoggins, over to Wheeler, back. In the corners, Lewis has some room, fakes it back. Frady's shot is up, Frady's shot is good. Gideon Frady gives the Eagles a 7-point lead. White County tries to quickly respond, but the attack will get stagnated, although they find a man in the corner. That shot is good every time. Every time the Eagles think they're finally pulling away, White County refuses to lose. Scoggins inside, gets it away to Lewis. Lewis shot is up, Lewis shot is good. Wow, what a game. 7-point lead for the Eagles, 68-61, 4:38 left in the 4th. If you stayed around for the conclusion of this game, there's no world where you are regretting it right now. Both teams are fired up and fighting and giving it their all to win this game. A brief moment of strategy taken away from the pure chaos and energy provided throughout. Both coaches trying to engineer a way to maintain 4:38 left to decide destiny. While it may not seem as dramatic as I've put it, this game and this atmosphere means a lot to the competitors. These boys have been working hard each and every day to win games like this. Here we go. White County's gonna charge hard. They're down by 7. They know they need a spark. They have another left corner shot. Another left corner make from the 3 line. Lewis trying to slow down the tempo, not give White County the momentum they need. Scoggins crosses over Lewis. Wheeler's shot is up. Wheeler's shot is good. What is going on? Pandemonium in Van Buren County High School. The threes cannot be stopped. Here's another. It goes. At this point, I might as well get on the court and start chucking threes because everyone is making them. This is crazy. Frady looking. Over to Scoggins. Back, looking. He's getting blanketed. And that's gonna be White County ball. Can they close the gap back down once again? It feels like it's been a 4-point game for half the game. White County always in striking distance since the very first quarter when the Eagles went up 10-3. I don't think the lead has went higher than 7 points. White County's kept it close all game. And now closing the conclusion to closing towards the end, can they finally take back control? Let's find out. Shot is up from way deep. It'll go. Everyone is on a hot streak. Can the Eagles keep up with the hot White County Warriors? Lewis taking his time. Everyone is pumped. Inside, passes it out. Loses it for a moment. Frady looking. Over to Scoggins. Scoggins. Over to Lewis. Lewis taking the time. They're trying to control this game. Scoggins inside. Scoggins has a lane. Scoggins will score. Back up to 3. Looking around. It's Paul. Paul inside. Back out. Paul has it once again. He goes in, has a lane. They'll lose the ball. It appears as if the Eagles got a hand on that though. So it will stay White County ball. 2:39 left in the 4th. Looking around. He's gonna square up again. It's on target. It goes. It's tie game. After nearly 30 minutes of game time of being down, White County has equalized. We have been waiting for this moment for the entire game. I'm losing my voice, I'll be honest, ladies and gentlemen. It's hard to describe in words the energy felt throughout the entire gymnasium tonight. Brief recap of the game. White County got out to a nice 3-0, a very quiet 3-0 lead to start the game. But then the Eagles went on a hot 10-0 streak to make it 10-3. And then the Eagles somewhat went in cruise control for the length of the game as they got the 10-3 lead, I believe about 2 minutes into the game. So for the next 28 or so minutes, the Eagles have controlled until now. White County finally brings it back to a stalemate, and they can take over here. Can our Eagles respond? They have overcome adversity all season. They have adapted to every challenge presented. Can they adapt once again? Lewis, he'll take it up. Taking his time. Over to Scoggins. Scoggins inside. Wheeler has some room. He thinks about it, does not take it. Looking around, he's surrounded. Inside, Lewis back, has it. Going back out. McCoy looking. He'll go in. Gonna try to back a man down. Inside, shots up, bounce off the front. White County can take the lead on this possession. Here they go, shot is up. It's good. White County cannot miss. They are not missing their shots. And they have finally taken the lead after a war of attrition. Inside, Lewis. And they'll lose it. Oh! And they'll lose it. Can they get the rebound? And Ryan Wheeler will head to the free throw line after White County gets called for their 9th foul of the half. He can bring it down to a 1-point game here. It'll go. The second to make it 1. Wheeler. Shot is up. Shot is good. 1-point game. Can White County expand on their newly acquired lead? Looking around, they slow down the tempo. Has not been their MO for most of the game. Their game has been built on fast-paced counter punches to the Eagles' offense. They're gonna try something new here, and they're gonna call timeout. Coach, obviously not liking what he saw. 1:10 left. The student section is standing up. Everyone is fired up. The chants have started. And I'll be honest, every time we have a close home game like this, I think that the energy cannot be topped. And yet, the fans of the Eagles and the Eagleettes themselves keep finding a way to create disbelief in me. Here we go. This could very well be the last stretch of the game. The Eagles will lead with Grissom, McCoy, Lawson, Scoggins, and Wheeler. Davis will go back deep. Just trying to control some time. Under 1 minute. Over the corner, he has some room. He does not shoot. They're trying to take time off the clock. And Grissom will foul. Tough situation for the Eagles there, as White County looked to close out the game by just taking time off the clock due to the lack of shot clock. So the Eagles may just have to foul here, and they will. That's the 6th foul. They need one more to send them to the free throw line, although that's probably not a very happy arrangement for the Eagles. They don't really want to be fouling here. They just want the ball. They don't want to go down more. They're going to try to force them back. Crossing across the court. And there was the 7th foul. So Paul will head to the free throw line. Lewis and Frady back into the game. Eagles know now that they have to go in and fight for the rebound on this ball. So for once, Coach Sullivan will send his players in to fight for the ball. Here we go. Shots up. Shot goes. 2-point game. 38.8 on the clock. The second to make it a 3-point game. Paul, shots up, it'll go. Eagles can only tie here unless a miracle happens. Wheeler going in. Ryan Wheeler fighting through contact. It'll get rejected. Wheeler gets the rebound. Wheeler goes up. Wheeler scores. 1-point game. Another timeout called by Coach Sullivan. 24.6 reads the clock. In a game like this, if you have a heart condition, I do apologize, because this has been an absolute slobber knocker. Not a very common word, but it's about the only thing I can think of to describe this at this point. The energy, the impact, the physicality, the emotions flaring. They're all flaring as we try to conclude this game. Both teams taking a long time to make sure they can do what they have to do. Both teams are going to stack up. And the Eagles will be momentarily, and Eagles will get the foul called on them. So that'll send White County to the free throw line. Paul, once again, will try to make it happen. The Eagles really need a miss here to feel comfortable. Shots up, first one goes. If the Eagles want to feel like they can do this, they really need a miss here from Paul. Will he make it? 80-77. Down by 3, the Eagles desperately have to try and find anything after being down for not very long, leading most of the game. 14 seconds left. They need a 3 here. Looking around. Lewis for destiny. Won't go. And White County will recover. He'll slip. They'll lose the ball. Lewis shows up. That'll bounce off as well. 0. And I believe they called the foul before the clock ran out. But unless he misses both of these free throws, it won't matter. A moment of pause from both fans. Still discussing. I think they're trying to reset the clock. A little bit of confusion here from both fan sets. Refs trying to calm them down as they try to reset the clock. Emotions flaring. Both sides arguing their case back and forth as they'll try to continue fixing the clock. They'll give each team, they've now put the time back on the clock. It reads 1.2. Both teams will take a timeout. Although things look grim for our Van Buren County Eagles, as they need a miracle. They need both of these free throws to, they need the, well, if the first one misses, then they can rebound, but they desperately need this first shot to miss in order to win this game. Even then, that would only send it to overtime. A lot needs to go the Eagles' way, but they still have hope. Here we go. The Eagles being sent back out. Lewis, McCoy, Frady, Wheeler, Scoggins will all try to fight to bring them back into this game. And it appears that White County is going to go with a very conservative approach, defensive approach to this. It falls. And that should do it. It's a 4-point game, and as long as there's not a foul on the upcoming shot that may or may not happen, White County has walked away with the win, and that's it. 5-point game, and emotions flare for the Eagles as they thought they had this one. Led the entire game, but in the last 2 minutes, White County ripped it away from them. Very good game for both sides all around. Neither set of fans can complain as they have received a wonderful game, back and forth. Thank you so much for watching this broadcast tonight. Thank you, Ben Lohman, for your continued support. Thank you, and good night.